Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back. Not like I'm back, but Walk in the Park is back. I love this park here in Coleman, Heritage Park. I love walking around it sometimes, but I figured I'd bring back Walk in the Park. The videos where I take a walk through the park and we discuss, we can talk about life, but we can discuss mostly college football. So, as you can see by the title of the video, and I don't know, I just kind of put it in my notepad. I'll be honest, I copy and paste my titles and descriptions sometimes, so I know what I'm doing. But so 5 stars mean elite, or championships, or kind of however I put it. Is that the case in today's college football? You look back at, and yes, I'm going to use Alabama. 2020, we had Devontae Smith win the Heisman. We had Jalen Waddle. You had Najee Harris. You had some 5 stars on that group that went 13-0 in the pandemic year. But who was that quarterback? Mac Jones. He was a redshirt junior, I think. But if you go back to his recruiting profile, he was a 3-star. Now Georgia just went back-to-back after the Alabama COVID year. So Georgia goes back-to-back, and they have a walk-on from Blackshear and Stetson Bennett IV. Now, think about this. Bryce Young doesn't have a championship. CJ Stroud doesn't have a championship. Look at DJ Uiagalelei. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with him at Oregon State, but he's a 5-star. Caleb Williams has the chance this year to do great things with USC, former 5-star. We've seen quite a bit recently where these 5-star athletes, they're good, but it seems to me like a championship is just slipping out of the hands, right? Do you need elite players or 5 stars to win a national title today? Well, I can tell you this, it does help to have that, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think we necessarily need 5 stars. You can have 4 stars, you can have 3 stars, you can have walk-ons, you could have unrated players, you can have all that. What matters to win a championship is teamwork, togetherness, coaching. Because let me put it to you this way, and I've thought a lot about this. You can have all the 5 stars in the world, but if they're not going out there and being coached up the way they need to be coached, and they're not putting in the work, they're not going to get the championship. You know, they'll be screwed. So, we're seeing today, like, you just had Alabama a couple years ago sign, I think in 2021, the best class ever. Now, these guys have a year this year to get it together and win something before they go to the draft. You know, I'm looking at Dallas Turner, and I'm trying to think. You got like Tommy, and well, I guess we have one of the Brockemeyers. One of them went to TCU. I can't remember which one. But you have all these players for Alabama, right? Now, Nick Saban has never had a class that didn't win a championship. Has not happened. this is their chance. They just signed like all these 5 stars, all these 4 stars, best class ever. Then turn around and I don't have the names, but didn't Texas A&M, and I'm not here to rip on them, but remember how Nick Saban said that Jimbo bought every player? I'm not here to, like, you know, say who did what or anything like that. But Texas A&M wants to turn around, sign the best class ever. They don't have jack squat. They're nowhere. They can't sniff a national title. They can't even sniff the SEC. At the bottom of the West, practically. It's crazy. So you got Stetson Bennett going back-to-back. You got Mac Jones going 13-0, all-conference in 2020. You got these walk-ons. It seems like the... God, it seems like that that walk-ons and 3 stars are taking over college football. Like, what the heck's going on? I don't understand. But as you see by the title and everything, I want to hear from you guys in the chat. Do you need 5 stars to win a championship? I'll say this in conclusion. I think it helps, but like, it helps to have 5 stars, 4 stars, elite athletes. But a star rating is just on paper, boy. It don't matter if you're a 5-star, 10-star, out of this world athlete. If you can't go into a program, get your crap together, and go on the football field and execute, you're not going to win a ring. You're just not. You know, we see 5 stars all the time hit the transfer portal because they're not starting. Why are they not starting? Well, because of depth. Number one, they just don't have the experience. I mean, I'll say that to start. But also, are they not? Is it possible they're not giving enough effort to get on the football field? It's possible. But again, want to hear from you guys in the comments. Do you need 5 stars today to win a championship? I say that it helps in some extent, but I think a guy like Mac Jones or like Stetson Bennett, you know, when you look at quarterbacks, at least in recent years, Stetson Bennett, a walk-on, Mac Jones, 3-star athlete. Joe Burrow, I don't even know what Joe Burrow was out of high school, but he was doubted a lot. 3rd string at Ohio State. Had to work his way up to what he did with the Tigers. I say you look at recent years, and with that being said, no. My conclusion is no. I do not think that 5 stars are necessary to win a national title. I say, if you're a 5-star player, congrats to you. Go to a great program. You want to be the best? Go to Alabama. Go to Georgia. Go to, I don't even know if I want to say Ohio State, but they're out here losing to Michigan. I mean, go to these programs if you're a 5-star. Do that. You go to Georgia, you want to win a title. You go to Alabama, you want to be the best, be an NFL product, win a national title. But, in conclusion, I will say that you do not need to be a 5-star or have a 5-star in your program to win a national title. I will say that. I think you get whatever players you get. And if you have togetherness, I know Kirby Smart said at the end of this season, he said the word they use is connection. If you have togetherness, you have love, connection, team effort, teamwork, and the right coaches, anybody out there can win a national title. Look at TCU. How many 5 stars? I want you to tell me, because I don't know. But tell me how many 5-star athletes TCU had this last year. I bet you can only find 1 or 2. Maybe they had like an offensive tackle or something. I don't know. TCU, I'm not here to pick on them or anything, but like a TCU who just came out of nowhere with Sonny Dykes in his first year, is not at the top of recruiting at all. Not even close. And they made a national title. And won, what'd they win? 13, 14 games? That's not bad. Not bad at all. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I hope to do more of these, you know, whenever I'm in town and I come up with an idea and we just walk in the park and talk about it. But, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Are 5 stars needed to win a national title? Again, in my conclusion, they are wanted, but not needed. You know, and I'm not saying like we don't need you, we don't need this player. I'm not trying to say it like that, but I think with what we've seen with Stetson Bennett or a guy like Mac Jones or whoever in recent years at quarterback, I think quarterback position is a great example. I think that you just need right leadership and coaching to get a national title. Star ratings don't mean jack squat to me. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day.